are kicking things off in the kitchen for a delicious way to start the day. Here to share a nutritious breakfast recipe that will not break the bank, we welcome back plant-based chef and cooking instructor, Hawnuh Lee. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Hannah, thanks so much for having me.
There is so much flavor. I can smell so many things happening already.
It's already starting.
Tell me about what we're making here.
Okay, so no eggs, no problem now. We know the price of eggs is astronomical at the moment. So this is an awesome vegan alternative. It's a vegan veggie sausage.
Ooh.
And there's not even any beans in here.
Interesting.
So it is packed with protein, it's packed with fiber, so it's all the good stuff you want in that savory breakfast.
Tons and tons of nutrition in a tiny package. You're going to start your day off in the best way.
And you wouldn't even know it's not vegan, to be honest.
Okay.
So we are getting started with a veggie saute. So in my pan here, I've got carrots, onions, cremini mushrooms, some sunflower seeds, and the sunflower seeds pack a little bit of extra protein in there.
Oh, cool.
And the secret to this recipe is tamari. So if you're familiar with soy sauce, it's the gluten-free alternative to soy sauce. So in theory, this is also a gluten-free option.
Amazing.
Which, you know, double kicker right there.
That's awesome.
We've got some cumin and a little paprika in here. And we are going to create a puree. So I'm going to take this off the heat and we're going to add it to our blender.
Okay.
And then the other secret ingredient, it's not secret because the recipe is online. Anyone can see it.
It's our secret. We can pretend.
It's our secret right now. But we're going to add this to our food processor.
Okay.
And our other secret ingredient is quinoa.
Oh, what a great idea.
And quinoa is so nutrient dense.
Yeah.
It's so good for you. And it creates this awesome binder in the mix so
Right.
that when you add it in here, everything's going to hold together really well. So we've got our quinoa. We're also adding in a flax egg. So this is another binder, and it's just ground flax meal and some water.
Okay.
And this just helps create a little bit of extra density, and it's so dense that it is
it needs a little help
stuck in the jar. So we'll just give it a little scrape.
There you go. A little encouragement.
And then we're adding in some oat flour. And oat flour is really easy to make at home.
Okay.
You just need a high-speed blender and some oats, and you throw everything in there.
Oh, that's it.
And then the last little bit of addition is some maple syrup. Oh. And that's how it gets to be a little bit closer to the real stuff.
Yeah.
So we're adding this maple syrup in, and we're gonna put everything in on high for just a moment. And
ready.
We're gonna pretend that that's blending.
It's going. It's happening.
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. And thank gosh, we are prepared with a fully blended version over here of the same stuff.
Perfect.
We're gonna swap out some pans real quick.
That thing's kind of noisy anyway. We just skipped the annoying part.
We're just here for the streamlined version of vegan sausage. So we've got a little bit of olive oil going in our pan.
Okay.
You can use whatever kind of frying oil you like. I think olive oil is a little bit healthier in the morning, but then the most tedious part here is just forming your sausage patties.
Okay.
So you get to get your hands a little bit dirty, but wash your hands before you get started here. And my little chef tip for making your sausage patties work is you want a bowl of clean water.
Okay.
And you just want to wet your fingers a little bit.
Okay.
And this helps to keep things from sticking when you are forming your patties.
Easy.
So we'll take about a quarter of a cup of a scoop, and then we're going to form our little sausage patties. And you could make any shape you want.
I was going to say, yours looks so perfect.
It's practice.
Yeah.
But, you know, if you get really good at it, you can make things like, I don't know, Mickey Mouse ears or something if you want to get really creative. But for me, a loose circle is all we need.
There we go. It's a good place to start.
Close enough to a circle. And you're going to heat it on low. And the key here is to just let it crisp up on the bottom.
Okay.
And you can smell that it's already going. We've got some really good aroma in here. And I'm using a steel spatula to help make sure it doesn't stick on the bottom.
Okay.
And then we've got one in here that's already just about done.
And it looks perfectly crispy and all the good things.
And we are going to plate this up. And if you want a bagel, we can put it on a bagel.
Oh my gosh.
Do we want to go all out?
Do it.
Okay.
Go for it.
We're going to do our bagel.
Okay.
We're going to pull out our sausage.
That looks so yummy.
And add it in. You can add in some vegan cheese if you want to.
Sure.
We'll add in a little bit of avocado. And of course, we need to add in some hot sauce.
Oh, okay.
I will let you do your own hot sauce here. And if you want to really experience a true flavor, I've got a little bit of extra maple syrup.
Oh my gosh.
To me, that's the full
Here, I'll just do a little dip-a-do on the side because I don't want to
dip-a-do.
overdo it. Hot sauce and syrup, is that allowed?
You know what? It is in my book.
Woo!
But if you
I'm going to be very ginger with this because I don't want to.
There's no judgment here.
Okay, okay. But I do trust you. You always bring the most delicious things, and I don't want to make a complete mess. Okay.
And
little of this,
okay
little of that, little maple syrup. Well, yeah, okay. And I know this is hot too. Okay. Mmm.
And just imagine it was breakfast time.
I'm saying that to start your day with all that goodness happening, you're going to have so much energy and feel so good. And it tastes yummy too.
And it tastes so good.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, you can make it as a sandwich. You can make it on a side. You could pack it in a little Ziploc to go. And
you could totally make these and freeze them too, right?
Yes, they're really easy to make ahead.
Okay.
You can pop them in the freezer, put a layer of parchment paper in between them, and they last in there about a month.
Oh, that's so nice. Okay, all good things. Thank you so much.
Thanks
Great
so much
to
for
see
having
you.
me.
Always so yummy. Okay, we'll have this recipe and more about Hawnuh on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.